everybody. It's your girl, Ashley, the amateur expert, coming to you live today for this episode of Talk Tuesday. Super excited for my guest today. I am a little tired, but more so excited about having you guys watch this episode of the Amateur Expert Podcast. As you can see, I am rocking the newest Affirmed Armor. It is the Hey Miss Ashley, rocking the newest monochromatic. This is what the people asked for. This is what we delivered. This is the navy on navy. Actually, our guest is here, so we can get started. I'm hoping everyone is having a great day. And we're going to add Sherelle in. Hey, Renee. Hey, everyone. Hello, how are you?
How everybody doing today?
Awesome. So excited to have you on the show today. Can you hear me?
Don't do this to me. Okay.
You good?
I'm good.
You want to come out and come back in? Hi, everyone. Miss Ashley, we got to get you scheduled on the show. I'm super excited to watch you and Christy on Thursday. You guys follow Miss Ashley Esquire on Instagram. She's going live to talk about protecting your business and a whole bunch of fun stuff. Timney is here. She's going live with Christy on Friday. I don't remember what they're talking about, but it's going to be good. So super excited for all the things that you guys are working on and doing as well. Oh, we lost Sherelle, but she is back. Hi, everyone joining. Hey, Candy. Let's see.
Hi.
Hey, girl, welcome back.
Sorry.
No, don't be sorry. This is what happens, right? We just keep going through it. So super excited to have you on with us today.
Yes.
If you could please, my delegation sister, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are and what you do currently for work.
Hi everyone. I am Sherelle Stanley. I'm from Chicago, but currently I am living in Charleston, Illinois. And right now I am a LSB1 functioning teacher. I'm a sub. So that's children with learning disabilities, behaviors, and autism.
Love that. That's so sweet. I think teachers have a special have to have a special heart, but also to be I think you have a special heart to be able to work with students who have some challenges. So that speaks to your character. I'm super excited to learn more about your career path and journey. So tell me this, when you were a little girl, what did you want to be when you grew up, and what was the motivating factor behind that?
I wanted to be a pediatric nurse.
Okay.
And the reason why, when I was born, my mom had to have a C-section, and due to that, because both of our hearts stopped, and the doctors didn't know, well, my mama didn't know who was going to survive. And so, and at that time, I didn't even know there was a God. So he had me the whole time. And then one of my brothers was breached, and then my baby brother, his umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck, and he swallowed his feces. But by the last baby brother, he ended up passing away due to that. And then my little cousin was born 3 months early, and so she had to have a feeding tube. And so me at 11 helping my mom and my auntie, because my auntie was 15 years old, and when she was 16 when she had her. And so learning how to do that, I was just like, I'm young, I'm supposed to be outside playing with Barbie dolls or riding a bike. But that was the deal with staying with my grandmother. So I wanted to be a pediatric nurse. Never thought I'd be a teacher.
So tell me this, what did you think success looked like when you were younger?
That's a good question. And to be honest, I didn't know what, success was, because it really wasn't taught. Like, at home, or
Mm-hmm.
basically for me, it was just like go to school and that was it. Leave
Yep.
mom alone, go to school, and that was it. And
Yeah.
so I didn't know what success looked like versus someone else coming from a household. They probably have it down packed, but for me, I didn't know what success looked like.
So tell me, what is your definition today?
Of success,
Mm-hmm.
um, just making sure you living out the plans that God had for you. For me, just taking one moment at a time and know what you have is what you need to work with. Don't look at somebody else because you don't know what they had to do or go through to get there. And so just focus on what you have. And that my success is, because I am a teacher, I'm just going to base it off that, making sure that each little one that I teach, that I nurture, love on, be the best version of themselves. And you know, right now they're in grammar school, but soon they'll be in middle school, high school, and college if they choose to. You know, sometimes they don't want to, but
Yeah.
I have done my job. So
I
that's
love
my
that.
word. Yeah.
And so for me, I feel like um, you were always sort of in alignment with wanting to help younger people, right? And I like I said, you really have the heart for that. So tell me, around what time did you shift from wanting to be a nurse to wanting to be a teacher? And like, what was that journey? What did that look like for you?
Um, the one of the reasons what shift was when I came to college, and I had to take all those basic
For,
skills tests.
mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't a good test taker. My
You
um
girl.
I My favorite subject was math. I
Okay.
struggled with reading,
Mm-hmm.
but when you had to take the basic skills test, because you had to pass that in order to be to student teach and to graduate. And
Mm-hmm.
so I went to EIU, Eastern Illinois University, and we're known for teaching.
Okay.
And so I took my first class, but when you got to talking about needles and blood and you know the anatomy, the bones, the I couldn't do that. And I don't like to see babies in pain or
Okay.
crying. So I switched that, and then I went to teach. I was nursing first, and then I switched to teaching. But it changed because I don't know. Like, to be honest, when I went to a daycare, it was 22 students that I had every day, all day. They came to school every day, all day, and they are the reason why I wanted to stay in and be a teacher,
I love that.
because some of those students came from different backgrounds. They came in shy. They came
Mm-hmm.
in not trusting me. But the more I invest, the more I shadowed them. Like I let them lead, and
Mm-hmm.
so they are the reason why I stayed to be a teacher. And so I had them in preschool, and some of them are in first grade right now, and they at the school that I'm at. So to watch them grow is the reason why I stayed to be a teacher.
I love that. And I think that, sorry, I got a mosquito bite. I think that, like I said, it takes a special heart. It takes patience. It's a special gift, honestly, to be able to do what you're doing. And so I'm super proud of you. We share a mentor,
Yes.
um, and I want to know how she inspires you. Oh, look, we can address Sarah, my first lady,
First
uh,
lady.
Sarah Jakes Roberts.
Yes.
Tell me, how does she inspire you, or what is it about her that just gives you that warm feeling?
Um, that's a good question. I feel like I've known her for years. I actually had my best friend recently was like, um, how long do you know her? Because I'm always posting about her and things like that. But I was like, only like a year and a half. But she was like, you would think that y'all grew up together. And I'm like, no, it's her drive and her
Hmm.
passion. I actually was in a women's group called Demoiselle to Film, is Young Ladies to Women. And they taught us like abstaining from sex, drugs, alcohol, but not just that, but to, you know, become the best version of ourselves, and to know that you are worthy. You're not a punching bag. You're not someone's mouthpiece. You're not someone's trash, but you are royalty. You are beautiful, and so they just instilled that. And so to go from that in high school and then to experience SJR is amazing. And to the fact that one of my mentors actually follow her too. And so it's just her drive and how she love on people. Like when I hear her preaching things like that, and she said, "Hey, you, and you are beautiful." I can picture that as she's hugged, even though she's not hugging us physical, but I can feel her her love, her hugs, and her sweet voice, and saying that you are worthy, you're not alone. And so I'm just glad that I followed her, because like I say, I have always asked God to not just let me impact the women from Chicago or Charleston, but I want to go worldwide. And so, but I asked God, maybe like a year ago, to send me someone that, can help me with that journey. Not, make an idol, or not, just be like, come see me, or, but someone that can teach me a little tips, and then I can run with it.
I love that. And so I guess I asked you that for a reason, because I feel like the same feelings that Sarah evokes in you, you were invoking in your students. And so I feel like that as your students grow and go throughout their careers, they may not stay in Illinois, right? They're gonna go worldwide. So you're already planting these seeds and making your impact. And so I just want to share with you that I think that what you're doing is amazing, and that you are doing exactly what your mentor is doing. So kudos to you, and I'm excited to see, how you continue to grow in your career. Now, I want to know what is something that you've learned, or you're still in the process of learning, that you wish you learned sooner?
To say no, and also to know that everybody not gonna celebrate you. And to know that what God has for you, it is for you. And to know that you are beautiful, because I grew up with low self-esteem. And so especially in high school, it was terrible. Especially, I didn't like Valentine's Day. I didn't like, I don't think it was Sweeties Day back then, but you supposed to, spoil a man. We just make up anything. We just make up any holiday.
I've never heard of that one.
But it's because of that, because my mama, it's like a generational curse. My mama grew up like that. She grew up talked about, bullied. And so that got on me. And so in high school, I mean, it was terrible. So I act out. So the group of friends that I was with can, so I could be popular. And so, but it wasn't until I went to college, and one of my friends, I'm not gonna say her name, but one of my friends was like, you don't need to act a certain way for us to like you. We like you just who you are. And that stuck with me until now. And so, and then it's okay if they don't like you. It's okay. Just continue to be yourself, because they may not like you. But as you can see, I met you, and I met the girls from the delegation. And so I needed you guys. And I tell it all the time, you guys are my early Christmas gift. So I
love you.
Learned
and
how
you
to,
are so beautiful inside and out.
So I learned to just love myself, and to understand, because it also stemmed to, I was told when I was a little girl in 6th grade that I wasn't going to be anything but a class clown. So that's something that, kind of still stick with me to this day, but I'm learning, but just learn to love yourself. Don't care what nobody say. I'm beautiful inside and out. So, and then to say no, and don't let nobody take advantage of you, because people see I'm a kind heart and they do the most, but I'm getting better at it.
I love that. And that has been my prayer for you since I met you, or since you shared that with me um, to just allow yourself to be, right? And I think sometimes we think that we have to put on or be on or do what other people or the masses are doing, but God put something inside of you, and that's only for you to do and be. And your people, your tribe, your delegation, your homies, they're all going to be there for you when the time comes. And and those who don't accept you, like your friend said, um for who you are, they're not your people.
No.
And my favorite sentences, or my favorite thing is no is a full sentence, like, period.
Period.
Um, and it is hard, like, because you have such a kind heart, and I do too. It is hard to sometimes
Yeah.
put yourself in the situation to say no because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or you feel like, you might be able to. But one of the things that I keep telling myself that it's okay to say I'm unable to do that.
Yes.
Right? It's because for me, it makes no less harsh.
Yeah.
um, so I want to thank you for being so transparent with us. I also want to know what tips and motivators have you used along your journey?
Um, one thing because I don't come from a Christian background,
Mhm.
so I learned how to pray, but I didn't learn that until I didn't know it was a real God until one day I went on this trip, and one of my mentors, her daughter was really really sick, and the doctors basically called it like, you might as well call your family, but
Wow.
I was around praying women and I never experienced that. So I'm looking at them like, what are y'all doing? Like, what are y'all
Right.
calling on? Like, what are y'all doing? So I was ignorant to that, but it was like to see that and that miracle. And then, like, hours later, they was like, the doctors don't even know like how she progressed like that. And so, and then to carry that on to Woman Evolve is just like, I learned how to get in my word. I'm in a small group. You invited me to small group. So I built a prayer life and I get in my word and I journal a lot. That's between me and God. Like I cry, I laugh. So yeah, those are the tips. And I surround myself with good people because
So
the
important.
toxic ones is like, ugh, like really, you don't have nothing positive to say. And so I just watch out for those types of relationships. And I just know who I am. And now that I know that, that's what I stand on.
I love that. And you pray in an amazing way. Sherelle sends me voice notes of prayers, and I'm like, dang, I gotta step my game up.
Yeah.
So it's not knowing you for a long period of time, I would not know that that was something that you struggled with. So just to affirm you, you doing amazing,
Yeah. Yeah,
amazing job.
I don't even know what prayer life was, but I mean, then when I first joined church, it was like okay, but it wasn't. I mean, it's sad that 20 COVID happened, but it's getting involved around the right group of people.
Mm.
Right now I'm reading Wholeness, and then next I'm supposed to be reading Ferocious Word by Cora. And so I like the way she prays too. And so not saying I want to be just like her, but it's like, you
Absolutely.
got to surround it. I need a prayer life because where I'm going, the enemy does not like me. You see earlier, I got on here and it was messing up. And so he'll use anybody. He'll use a child. He'll use
Yeah,
a close friend, and so I have to build my prayer life and know that, what I'm fighting against. And so, yeah.
that's amazing. Yes, and prayer changes everything. I've learned that
Yeah.
it can get you through the toughest times. You just have to lean in on the Lord.
On the Lord.
On the Lord. Well, my love, this has been amazing. I'm super happy that we did this.
Yes.
I'm happy that we've grown in our relationship.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to small group later with you.
Yep.
And so, last question of the day is my favorite one. Y'all know your girl is the amateur expert. I know a little bit about a lot. And so, Sherelle, please share with me one random tidbit of information, a fun fact. What you got?
um, Well, did you know that taking a shower really helps you with creativity?
I did not know that.
Yes, I didn't know that either, but it does.
I
So,
love that.
yeah.
When I have writer's block or when I'm having trouble with designs for Affirmed Armor, I'm gonna hop in the shower and just let
Yep.
it all
Yep.
not wash away, but
Yeah,
come to me.
yeah, so yep, that's what I'm gonna do too, because I got a lot going on for the next couple of weeks. So, yep, I need
Super,
creativity.
super excited. Well, if you need help, let me know. You know I'm here to
Yes.
assist. And my love, I think right now we need to be still for 10 seconds, 7 seconds, 5 seconds, so we can have a cute screenshot so that we
Right.
can post this. You ready to smile at the camera and look awkward for 5 seconds?
Yep.
Let's go. Perfect. Thank you so much, sis. This was
Thank
amazing. I love
you.
you to the moon
I
and
love you
back.
too.
And I'll see you at small group later.
See ya. Love you. Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye, everyone. Firm Dharma.